Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Rob Van Trees. I'm a senior at South Lakes High School, and I'm here tonight with the rest of the South Lakes Men's A Cappella Choir. We're going to be performing a number of selections for you tonight. The first of these is called Promise by Eve 6. I hope you all enjoy.
Sleeping through the evening, singing dreams inside my head. I'm headed out. I've got some men to say they care and they just smile. On a way with you if things don't go as planned. Playing it big could be a gamble. I've already rolled the dice. I spit to start and stop and cry. No worries in my heart. Melodrama, trodden, the rest is sometimes bottom thoughts. Think I'll stay for a while, 'cause I've been trying to hide. I'm red as a new wall.
Bow now, chicka chicka bow now.
Promise to try not to mess with your mind. Promise to mind if you go your way and I go mine. Promise not to lie if I'm looking you straight from my eye. Promise to try not to let you down. I am elated, I am all smiles and jolly. I'm man with a Spanish name. I am all, I am too tall, red as a newborn, white as a rose. Promise to try not to mess with your mind. Promise to try not to go away. Promise to mind if I'm looking you straight in the eye. Promise to try not to let you down, slow. Boy, you gotta keep the band on high when it's cold outside. Just wanna let you know that I'm still a fan. Get it? Everybody wants charm and a smile and a promise. I promise not to try. Go! Promise to try not to mess with your mind. Promise not to mind if you go your way and I go mine. Promise to lie if I'm looking you straight in the eye. Promise to try not to leave. Not to leave.
Hey, way to go, guys. Terrific opening number. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Where are you, Martha? Here I am. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our program. This is Communicating Today. I'm John Munsell, the host, the producer, and the creator of this show. We've been on Channel 10 now for almost 17 years, and we're working our way well up to show number 500, which we hope to achieve in the very near future. For those of you who watch us on a regular basis, you know we come on every Sunday afternoon at 3:30, every Wednesday evening in prime time at 8:30 p.m., and every Friday morning bright and early for you early risers at 6:30 a.m. We've had many interesting shows for you in the past, and we know that tonight will be no exception because we have this wonderful group that you saw right here behind me opening with our opening number for the show tonight, and they are, of course, the South Lakes High School Boys Choir. I should say a cappella choir is exactly the way we term it. And we have a very, very fortunate because we have the director, the trainer, the leader of this wonderful group of guys back here, who is their director. And let me bring the director right now, and her name is, and very, very, very fancy name. I'll make sure I have to pronounce this right. Rita Gigliotti, right here. Rita, come on out here and let's find out a little bit more about this wonderful organization. Thank you so much, Rita, for being here as our guest tonight and bringing this wonderful group of guys along with you that are behind us. I know we're going to do 3 songs, I believe, tonight. We had the opening number, and that was introduced to us by the gentleman behind us here. And then you and I are going to talk a little bit, find out a little bit more about this organization, and then they're going to do a song about the middle of the program, which is a terrific number, I understand, which will be introduced again. And then we'll close the whole program out a half an hour from now with our final closing number. But I guess the first thing that the folks at home might want to know a little bit about is, tell us a little bit about the South Lakes High School itself.
South Lakes High School is in Reston. There's about 1,400 students in the school. It's an international baccalaureate school, so our students have the opportunity to earn diplomas in special areas such as music or science or math or any visual art. And we also have a wide, diverse population of students, which makes it unique.
So all these courses they take are sort of college preparatory.
Yes.
So that they can all go on to college from this point on once they graduate from South Lakes. Now, you are the director of this wonderful group, this boys a cappella choir, and what is a little bit of your experience and background?
Well, actually, I've known since about 4th grade that I've wanted to teach music, so it's been a lifelong goal for me, and I've been very active in the music setting since the early age of 7. I started piano lessons then, and I was in the choir since then. So I have a strong passion for what I do. I got my undergraduate degree in music education at Seton Hill University, which is in Greensburg, Pennsylvania, and my master's of music in music education from Duquesne University in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, which is where I'm from.
You and I have a lot in common. I'm from Philadelphia. That's my hometown, so we're both from Pennsylvania. This has got to be a real good show tonight, folks. I can see that right now. The beloved state of Pennsylvania. Now, I know there's a lot of renovations going on right now at South Lakes. Want to tell us a little bit about what's happening at the high school these days?
It's actually extremely exciting as we move into our final phases in the next year. Right now, we are building a state-of-the-art high school. It's been about 20 years since our last school was renovated, so it's going to be fabulous when it's done, and we're all very excited. Every wing of the school, every part of the school will be completely rebuilt, and we'll be adding so much new technology that will really enhance the education for the students.
Now I can see where our taxpayer dollars are going to some very worthy cause at South Lakes High School, that's for sure. Now, Rita, why don't you tell us a little bit about the music program at South Lakes itself?
We have, we offer band, orchestra, and chorus, as well as performing arts as dance and theater arts. In terms of chorus, we have 5 ensembles this year. We have a advanced mixed choir, which is comprised of students who audition. We have an advanced ensemble, a women's ensemble of the same. Those students are auditioned in 10th through 12th grade. We have a concert choir, which is open to all students at South Lakes. We have a show choir that features singing and dancing, so they get to do some choreography, and more emphasis is on Broadway and show tunes and lighter tunes. And then, of course, we have our men's a cappella choir, which is also open to all students in South Lakes, and we feature a lot more of the pop and the lighter side of music in this ensemble.
See, you have the hard part of this interview because you have to memorize everything.
Yes.
I've got my questions right here on my little cheat sheet right here, so it makes it a little bit easier for me. You're doing a great job. I really appreciate it. Now, what are some of the goals that some of the students, when they come to you for their music studies, what are some of the things they want to try to accomplish and you have to try to accommodate them with?
Well, we really have a variety. There are students who just love to sing, and it's a hobby for them, it's a pastime, so it's something they want to take as an elective and they want to experiment with and just become a better singer. And then there are students who come with a goal of pursuing music in some fashion at the next level, whether they major in it or they just decide to be in a college level ensemble. So there's really a variety of goals that the students come to me with.
Now, I know within your bailiwick that there are several different kinds of vocal groups, and they break down. I know we have the boys choir here tonight, these 10 gentlemen behind us. And what might be some of the other kinds of groups that in the breakdown of the vocal?
Well, as I said before, we have about 105 students in the program this year. We have a concert choir, which is comprised of about 55 students, and that's open to all students. It's a non-audition group. Most of our rising 9th graders enter into that ensemble as their first year or initiation into the choral program. And from there, students have the opportunity to audition for advanced ensembles such as Advanced Women's Ensemble or Advanced Mixed Choir. And those groups are comprised of anywhere between 20 and 25 students. And then show choir is actually an after-school ensemble, but it is a graded curricular class, and the students have the opportunity to do choreography and sing and dance within the ensemble. So we do a little different style of music than we would do in our traditional choral setting.
Now, how do you go about selecting the different types of music that you're going to perform as far as the boys choir is concerned and the other groups that you mentioned before? That should be very interesting, I'm sure.
Yes, actually I like to have a multicultural approach, and I really like to emphasize all sorts of music. We did a Masterworks concert in December with Vivaldi's Gloria, which featured our orchestra. We did a Broadway night recently, so that obviously featured music of Rodgers and Hammerstein. We just participated in our district festival where we did some more intense choral literature. So really, a lot of the ideas come from the students themselves, because one of their main goals is to be able to connect with the music they're singing, and that's so important when you're being a musician and being a singer. So really it's influenced from different directions, but the primary goal I have is just to give them the best music education possible. So I really try to find music that speaks to them and also enriches them and makes them better and stronger musicians.
Now, you don't do any rock and roll or hard rock or anything like that, do you, Rita? Or
Sometimes.
You kind of keep it sort of on a classical, semi-classical level?
Well, we like to do what we
Keep it
call
above a certain plane, right?
We do very much like to do that, but we also like to do what we call remix.
Oh,
So
remix?
yes, and this is where the
That sounds
students
like a
have
fancy term, remix.
the
What's
students
that
have
all
the
about?
opportunity to actually recreate some of the things that we do in their way, in their own unique style, and that's
their way.
Yes.
I can just imagine, right. Okay, that's good. Now, with all this wonderful training and all this tremendous experience you guys have, I'm sure there must be a couple of awards out there somewhere along the way, either locally, regionally, or maybe nationwide, that you folks have had an opportunity to win.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
We actually travel. Usually we try to do one trip each year where we go outside of Virginia. Last year we went to Myrtle Beach, and we actually took the division championship, and we earned first place awards and superior ratings in all categories, and that was for all of our ensembles that participated. This past year we just recently went to District Festival, which was at Madison High School, and we received excellent and superior ratings in all of our ensembles. Next year we plan to travel to Disney World, so we'll be competing again against many schools from around the country.
Well, they can see they got the right director from the state of Pennsylvania to come down here and achieve all this wonderful success. I guess the parents get kind of involved a little bit in this too, I'm sure.
Absolutely. The parents are wonderful. We have a boosters group that helps us fundraise and organize many of our extracurricular events that take part with the students and the chorus.
Well, I think that's about it for now, Rita, because I think we have a couple more songs these gentlemen are going to sing for us, so I want to thank you very much. Rita Gigliotti, who is the musical director of this wonderful organization, ladies and gentlemen, which has the name of the South Lakes High School Boys A Cappella Choir. Thank you so much, Rita, for being on our program. And let's turn back to the guys here now. Let's see if we can't get ready. Thank you so much for coming on our show. Ladies and gentlemen, the guys are going to introduce their second song. We're about to midway through the program right now here on Communicating Today. Again, I'm your host and the founder and the creator of the program called Communicating Today, and I'm John Munsell. We've been on Channel 10 for a long, long time, getting close to our 500th show. We're right about the midpoint, a little past the midpoint of our program, and this nice gentleman behind me here is going to introduce the midpoint song which is the second song of our program tonight. So without further ado, take it away, Boys Choir, for the next song in our program.
Hi, I'm Rob Van Trees again. I hope you all are enjoying the program so far. Right now we're going to perform what Mr. Munsell and Ms. G were saying earlier as one of our remixes. It's actually our Take Me Home medley, and it was put together last year by one of our alumni members, Chris Cox. We hope you all will enjoy it.
Take me home, country road, to the place where I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home, country road. Do 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 do. If you want to, I could save you. I could take you away from here. So lonely inside, so busy out there, and all you wanted was somebody who cared. I'm sinking slowly, so darling, hold me. Your hand is all I have to keep me hanging on. Please can you tell, so I can finally see where you going to? I can't stand to find. I'm not that naive. I'm just out to find the better part of me. I'm more than a bird, more than a plane, more than some pretty face beside the train. It's not easy to be me. Hands down, this is the best day I can ever remember. Always remember the sound of the stereo, the dim of the soft, the scent of your hair that you twirled in your fingers, and the time on the clock when we realized it's so late, and this walk that we shared together, and the streets were wet, and the gate was locked, so I jumped it, and I let you in, and you stood on the door with your hand on my waist, and you kissed me like you meant it. I knew I can't say that you meant it, that you meant it, that you meant it. I knew I'm just that you meant it, that you meant it, that you meant it. I'm more than a bird. If you want to, I can save you. I can take you away from here. So lonely inside, so busy out there, and all you wanted was somebody to day. I'm sinking slowly, so hurry, hold me. Your hand is all I have to keep me hanging on. West Virginia, please can you chat about your mama, so I can finally see where you go when you're gone. Country roads take me home to the place where I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home.
Please take me
Country
home.
roads.
Oh, please take me home.
All right, way to go, guys. That's terrific. Ladies and gentlemen, here I am again. Martha, I'm going to go look at camera number 1 or camera number 2. Which one am I on? All right, here I am, right here. Camera number 3. All right, here we go. John Munsell again, folks. We are communicating today is the name of our show, and we've been on Channel 10, as I said before, for a long, long time, working our way up close to show number 500, which we'll achieve very shortly. We have as our special guests on our program tonight, this is just completed their second song, which is, they are called the South Lakes High School Men's A Cappella Choir. And we just spoke to their director a few minutes ago, an interview at the beginning of our program, Rita Gigliotti, who has done a wonderful job in putting this whole wonderful program together. And what we thought we'd do now is maybe talk to some of the guys, as Lawrence Welk used to say, the boys in the band, so to speak. So let me turn right around here, and we're going to get a couple of the seniors here, and I'm going to start out with Mr. Dan Murphy. Dan, step near a microphone there. Dan, let's see now, what is it about this music program at South Lakes High School that attracts you? What would you say?
Geez. It's so dynamic. I mean, it's a wonderful thing to produce this kind of music. Recently, we had the East Coast Acapella Summit with CASA, the Contemporary Acapella Society of America, and they came and they just completely rocked the school, and they plan to do it again next year. It's going to be a great thing. It's beautiful music, and I love it.
Terrific. Now, what are you going to do with music after graduation? You're going to continue in music and
Yeah,
try to make a sort of a career, a semi-career out of it?
Well, I'm going to college, and anybody who knows acapella knows that the college scene is where the acapella is really booming, and I really hope to follow it in college wherever I go.
Now, what would you say to future students who are coming to South Lakes? You're a senior now, and you've got freshmen, sophomores, people coming into school soon. What would you say to encourage them to come to your school and certainly to take part in this wonderful musical program that you have at South Lakes? What would you say to encourage them to do that?
I don't know. It depends if you like music, if you like fun. I mean, we put the two together and we make it happen. And we love to hang out with each other. We love to just make music. It's a beautiful thing.
Have you selected a college yet, Dan?
I'm heading up to Middlebury College in Middlebury, Vermont.
And they have a great a cappella choir or a musical program up
Oh
there?
yeah. They've got several there. There's one that's really interesting. It's called Mchaka Mchaka, and it's a cappella while running. I'm interested to see what it is, but I'm open-minded.
Who knows? After this, Dan, American Idol maybe? I don't know.
Not so much.
All right, Dan, great. I appreciate that very much. Let's get Rob Van Treese up here. Did I pronounce that right, Rob Van Treese?
That's close enough.
Okay, same questions, Rob. What about the program here attracted you so much to South Lakes?
Really, Mr. Munsell, it was the fact that I was just so welcomed by the rest of these guys here. I mean, I wanted to sing, but with the course load that I had, I really couldn't take a choir class. And so when I heard about the men's choir, I said, you know what, I really want to jump on top of that. Yeah. And so they took me right in. I could share ideas, and it was cool because it just fit right in as a bass, because they needed basses.
How about after graduation? You going to continue on with music?
Absolutely.
Seems like it's an important part of your life right now in high school.
Yes, as a matter of fact.
Continue on and continue with music, right?
I'm going to be majoring in music, actually. I actually play trombone in the band. It's my main musical passion, aside from singing. But I'm going to be studying at Virginia Tech with the trombone professor down there. Oh. And there's also a men's a cappella group at Virginia Tech as well. It's called Juxtaposition.
Yeah.
And from what I've heard from alumni members, like I mentioned before, Chris Cox is in Juxtaposition. I'd like to join him.
Great school, yeah. What would you say to any future students who might be coming to South Lakes High as far as this music program is concerned, to encourage them?
Well, like I said before, I really felt welcomed coming in. So I would say, jump in. Don't be shy. We're all welcome to your ideas, and we're open to anything. So.
Sound like a great bunch of guys you got here, that's for sure. Thank you very much, Rob. Let's try with Jason Rubenstein. There he is, right up here. Jay, same idea. What prompted you to get involved in South Lakes in the music program? Is it something that turned you on and got you kind of excited about it?
Well, I joined choir in 7th grade simply because I got tired of playing the trombone. I used to play the trombone as well, but I just got tired of it, so I thought...
We got a bunch of singers here and instrumentalists here at the same time. Wow, you guys are multi-talented, that's for sure.
So I just joined choir, just because I didn't want to do trombone anymore. And it was honestly the best decision of my life. I've had so much fun the 6 years, and at South Lakes, it's like we've got one of the best choirs in the county. We consistently do well at festival, at districts and stuff like that. We've just got a great group of people who are passionate and they want to learn. Everybody wants to learn. It's just great.
Terrific. Appreciate that, Jason. Let's get one more senior on in this group here. Brad Miller, step forward. Front and center. Right, Brad, same idea. What brought you to South Lakes for this wonderful music opportunity? A great big smile. You got something good to say here. I can see that right now.
Yeah, I actually used to play viola in the orchestra.
Yeah, another instrumentalist here.
But that was in middle school.
All kinds of talent in this group here.
Yeah, and I didn't like that anymore. And then I realized that I really like to sing, and I love to perform. So.
All right. Now, what's going to happen after graduation? Going to continue in this musical direction that you're going in now? I guess it looks like it's a part of your life.
Mm-hmm. I'm actually going to James Madison University for musical theater. Oh. So, yeah.
So what is musical theater? You learn how to, I guess.
Musical theater is like Broadway musicals.
Oh.
You sing and it's like a theater show, so you sing and you act. Yeah.
So you're going to go for an Emmy, or what are the awards they go for?
Tonys.
The Tony, yeah. Tony on Broadway. That's right, the Tony. All right, well, thank you very much, Brad. I guess you're the last of the seniors, and I think we're getting down to the point I'm getting like a 3 or 4 minute warning here, and we've got one more song to go, guys. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me just reintroduce this group again to you, and they are the South Lakes High School Men's A Cappella Choir from right here in our Northern Virginia neck of the woods. We've had their wonderful director on a few minutes ago, Rita Gigliotti, who has put this wonderful organization together, trained them properly, directed them properly, and we've decided we're going to go out with a closing number that's going to be introduced by, I guess, by Dan. Dan's going to tell us what the name of this last song is going to be, and we'll go out with a closing number. And I just want to say that I'm John Munsell again, the creator, the host, the producer of this program called Communicating Today. We've been on Channel 10 for a long, long time, getting close to show number 500. Tune us in every Sunday afternoon at 3:30. Wednesday evening in prime time at 8:30 p.m. and Friday mornings at 6:30 a.m. And without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to the South Lakes Chorus a cappella boys choir with their final closing number. Guys, take it away.
Hi, we'd just like to thank you all again for coming out. We're going to be performing our last number here. It's called Save Tonight by Eagle Eye Cherry. Y'all have a good night.
Tonight, do, 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 tonight, do, do. Tonight, do, do. Come on and close the curtains, 'cause all we need is candlelight. You and me, and a bottle of wine, gonna hold you tight, oh yeah. Well, we know that I'm going away, and how I wish it weren't so. So take this wine and drink with me. Let's delay our misery. Save tonight and fight the break of dawn. Come tomorrow, tomorrow I'll be gone. Save tonight and fight the break of dawn. Come tomorrow, tomorrow I'll be gone. There's a log on the fire, and it burns like me for you. Tomorrow comes with one desire, to take me away. It's true. Well, it ain't easy to say goodbye, so darling, please don't start to cry. 'Cause girl, you know I got to go. And Lord, I wish it wasn't so. Save tonight and fight the break of dawn. Come tomorrow, tomorrow I'll be gone. Save tonight and fight the break of dawn. Come tomorrow, tomorrow I'll be gone. Tomorrow comes to take us away. I wish that I could stay, but girl, you know I got to go. And Lord, I wish it wasn't so. Save tonight and fight the break of dawn. Come tomorrow, tomorrow I'll be gone. Save tonight and fight the break of dawn. Come tomorrow, tomorrow I'll be gone. Tomorrow I'll be gone. Tomorrow I'll be gone. Tomorrow I'll be gone. Tomorrow I'll be gone.